name is Fuchsia Ward, and I was born in Grady, Arkansas. We chose to say it was sharecropping, but it was on a plantation.
Family and community are the two things important to Fuchsia Ward. Today, Ward calls Bakersfield her home, but she will never forget where she came from.
I happen to be the middle child of 12. We were raised with my mom and dad on Mr. Ray Weaver and Mr. Buffin plantation.
In 1948, Fuchsia's father set out to look for a better life for his family in California. In 52, the family packed up and headed west to Bakersfield and received a surprise welcome.
We were here for 3 days, and there was the big 52 earthquake. It was very frightening to us, and especially my mother.
The family stayed for half of the school year, then packed up again and moved back to Arkansas. But this move was only temporary. After some settled nerves, the Ward family was back in Bakersfield in 1955. Although for Ward, adjusting to her new life in California turned out to be difficult.
When I first came to California, it was a culture shock to me because I went to segregated school, and coming to Bakersfield, of course, we attended integrated schools. And I had to learn how to get along with white people because I thought they were all like Mr. Ray Weaver and Mr. Buffin, who were the plantation owners.
Ward's perception was about to change, thanks to the Friendship House located on Cottonwood Road.
And I got the opportunity to spend lots of time at the community center where lots of activities was going on, and there were lots of kids there who looked like me. But all of the workers were white. And I learned that they really cared about us. And they talked to us about how smart we were. They always asked us questions about school and helped us with our homework. And it was a place where I felt like at home.
One of the mentors there became a lifelong friend of Ward's, Joan, and her late husband, Ray December.
Not only were they mentors, they ended up being sponsors for me because they gave me my first scholarship to go to college. And I received a scholarship each year I was at college from them.
Before heading off to college, Ward spent a lot of her time at the Friendship House, or what she referred to as her safe haven. Not only did she find solace at the center, she also found her voice.
I used to be shy and would speak only when spoken to and give the shortest possible answer. But through Friendship House and my 10th grade English teacher at South High School, I was able to grow out of my shyness.
Ward also learned about resiliency.
At the center, I was taught, don't let anything beat you. You can conquer anything if you set your heart to it.
Ward felt her heart was in the classroom.
I decided that I wanted to teach. I wanted to be like my dad and the mentors at the community center.
Ward went on to graduate from South High School, attended Bakersfield College, then attended school in Los Angeles, earning her graduate degree in education and early childhood education.
I have a lot of pride about that because my mom and dad got the opportunity to see all of their kids, all 12 of us, complete some kind of training, vocational training, career training before they passed away.
Ward spent several years teaching in Southern California before returning to Bakersfield to work with students in the classroom and at the Friendship House. Ward worked for the Bakersfield City School District before getting hired by the Kern High School District as the Affirmative Action Supervisor in 1981. But after several years, she missed the classroom and the students. So she went on to work at Vista East High School and served various positions in continuation education until she retired in 2015 after 34 years with the district. Over the years, Ward received countless accolades for her work in the community. And today, she dedicates her time working with Project BEST, Black Excellence in Scholarship and Teaching, and giving back to the center that gave so much to her.
I oftentimes, when I'm talking to kids out there, they tell me, Miss Fuchsia, but you don't live out here. Why do you keep coming? And I share with them, you are right. I do not live here, but I used to live here. But I volunteer here to help you because I don't want you to always live here either. I want you to go to school, to do well, so that you can move up and out.
While the journey might not be easy,
Never, ever give up. You might give out, but do not give up.
challenges will arise. Ward knows that all too well, but she never gave up.
A lot of the issues that existed in the 60s when I was growing up exist today. There were protests going on. And that was one of the things that the protests, especially at South High, one of the things that bothered me, because I was afraid to do anything that would interfere with my goal.
Ward now gets the opportunity to share her story with students and wisdom that's helped her. Be gracious to those who have helped you along the way and never be afraid to ask for help.
Get to know someone whom you can confide in and talk to when you have moments of despair. When you feel like you're at the very bottom, this is somebody that you can go and talk to about where you are, what's going on, and ask for the help. He or she may not be able to give you the help, but they can help guide you in the direction where you can get it.